Ooh, this is gonna be nasty.
I think this will be a pretty good fight, yeah. So welcome back, folks. We have the Heaven Piercer here versus the Belrose UNAC. Sarabi versus Heat Howitzer Lilith build on Route N64.
The map here is gonna play a huge part in this game. The ground walking abilities of the Heaven's Piercer here are much to the advantage of having the fuck it. I think the flat map helps a lot with the Heat Howitzers versus the little jumpy Robbie because he doesn't have any cover to jump in and out of. He's got to play it out in the wide open space.
You know what? I agree, but with the verticality of the Robbie's jump, it's going to be pretty difficult for these Heat Howitzers, their arc of fire, to really connect, especially
That's
with the lack
true,
of
but
predictive
he only has his own up and downness to take advantage of. There isn't any verticality that the level provides in of itself.
This is very true, but there's limited cover here, which means these snipers are really going to do a number on the Heaven Piercer. Lilith legs, notoriously slow, notoriously bad turning. They have a lot of timing, AP or whatever, to take advantage of the slow time to kill on the sniper. But it is a matter of time before the endurance of the Heaven's Piercer just runs out.
Well, the question then becomes how much damage can it inflict in that time period.
Well, the real question is, are these rockets going to do anything, and can it hit Dick with fucking Heat Howitzers?
Probably not. We've seen a very lackluster performance from the KE rockets. The Heat rockets, on the other hand, have put in quite a bit of work throughout the tournament showing here. And there go the KE rockets doing jack shit once again as they're fired off meaninglessly into the air.
Definitely Rogan. Now, the only way Heaven's Piercer is really going to get anything done here is if that Robbie lands right next to him, and he's just so...
The Robbie's just taunting him, sitting in midair doing nothing.
Yeah, especially if he could just sit down and stand still for 20 seconds, Heaven's Piercer might be able to do something about it. But as it stands, I think he's caught in the vortex here.
Indeed, he is caught in the vortex with no means of escape. I mean, the Robbie's not even taking it seriously at this point. Look at it, hard landing like a dumbass.
You know,
and,
it's just styling on him. Very much in
the
attitude of its creator. I think a little bit of his soul has been imprinted in it.
Indeed,
Definitely explains its insane piloting ability. Evading those rockets there, very impressive.
Those rockets were a clean hit to the face, but you know that's okay. We'll just ignore that and move on. As it uses the
this
hopefully this works.
Yeah, I don't think we've lost any combat footage, but
okay. That's okay.
We cut out some of our fanfare at the end of the Little Center that could win.
We can afford to cut out some of that because it's just
it's a little bit excessive, yeah.
It's a little excessive and it's not necessarily appropriate, except for the comments on the little Cinto that could there. Those are make sure we keep.
If we can, yeah. I'll see what we have.
Yeah.
Right. So Andir City. What do you expect here, really? I think.
I'm expecting another perfect. I mean, this type of map favors the light reverse joint sniper very definitely.
That's definitely the case.
I'm not being invited to text chats again. That's silly. Stop that.
Text chats exist?
Apparently.
How strange.
Apparently they do.
You know, I think I'm all out of commentary for this one. This is kind of just a...
This is kind of not one that there's a lot to comment on.
Yeah.
It's a pretty one-sided. Unlike with some of the others, the heavyweight just isn't fast enough to keep up. It can't keep up with it. It's just gonna be kind of miserable. Although if the heavyweight like kicks the RJ's face, then I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Right. I'll be standing by for that. Might get a crazy hit here. We'll see.
No, it doesn't look like it. That looks like more of the rockets. Are those two both fighting around outside the area?
Nearly.
They just decided, fuck it, we don't give a shit about the boundary line.
I guess not.
The Belarus UNAC has decided, screw, I ain't into you. You can come to me. Truly a tactic of the leg reverse joints.
Yeah, they both backed off there. He has AP lead. Will he hit
Indeed.
this? Nope, will not. Oh, gets a
Oh,
glancing
he
blow there with the
jumped into
rockets.
the rocket.
Takes
He
away his
jumped into
perfect
the
for all
rocket.
of 200
Ruined-
damage there.
ruined
Rocket's
the
truly a
perfect.
great weapon.
He jumps up into the rockets, takes 200 damage. Such a punish. Such a critical punish.
Maybe if they did like 4k damage, they might be decent. Or had like 5 times the ammo.
Yeah.
You just hold them down the entire game.
Just hold them down. They have more ammo than the Gatling cannon.
That would be
They
pretty
literally
funny.
have more ammo than that. Everyone's just holding rockets down and making the screen lag.
So that we'd crash the game with that much shit was on screen. The frames are already pretty difficult, make it almost unplayable.
Now we gotta try that. Just get everyone to shoot rockets at once.
Oh, that'd be pretty fun.
See if we
need
can
an
crash
8-man
the
lobby and
frame
do
rate.
it, yeah. We could probably drum that up in the Discord or something.
We could try. Just to see, have you freaking record the frame rate just to see what it
And dual
looks
gats.
like.
Everyone needs to have dual gats too.
And dual gats too, yeah. And the Belarus UNAC screwed up its perfect, trying to be fancy there. He's trying to style on it.
Maybe he just had it coming. He's gonna take the shot here. Oh, misses.
He missed.
Gotta
That's
reload
what
pretty
he
quick.
gets
There you
for
go.
styling. That's what he gets for going for the style point.
Yep.
Alright.
I really didn't have it in it there.
No. That was a pretty one-sided fight for this point in the game. It's almost as if the Heaven Piercer has lost its fighting spirit, even more
Yeah,
so.
I think it's lost its will to fight. You know, after seeing the competition, it's easy to get demoralized.
Indeed it is, and I'm not really sure, Sash. You're the one with all the computers and numbers in front of you. Has the Heaven's Piercer won any of its matches?
We can calculate this. This is something we could do.
I mean, that could be one of the most demoralizing things.
It has won
hasn't
one.
won any.
It has won against the unknown unit of Ahab. That is what I can say about it.
You cut out. Which one did
I said it won against Ahab once.
once? Well then.
Well then, yeah. All right. We'll bring in the next fight, which is Ziggy versus the Mangler. And that should be really good.
Mangler!
That should be entertaining. A 3BR fest for sure.
No, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that this one is gonna go very solidly to the Ziggy.
Well, we'll see. After these important messages and screen transitions and maybe a little jingle if I had one in.
Oh well, not much point then.
All right, Ziggy versus the Mangler. We'll see.
The Mangler, and look, I need to be brutally honest here. Mangler's got heart. He's got heart, but he's probably gonna get mangled. It's 1 3BR versus 2 3BRs, high-speed missiles versus VTFs, and
Oh, and it's on Opal Cave.
And it's on Opal Cave. I'm afraid that the Mangler is just going to be completely outclassed here. Why'd I hit assembly? Fucking dumbass.
Why did I hit assembly? Blooper reel.
And on top of all of that, we've shown that the Mangler can't really use his shield at all. Well, Ziggy has a CE shield to wall the 3BR, which
That's
is
true.
one thing the Mangler has that can hurt it. This is going to be pretty one-sided, if I do say so myself. Ziggy might be a little demoralized after Mega Slowbro just punched all his damage in the faggot wall. Left him off. But it's not really one to just go down without swinging.
That's for sure, Rogan. I think actually in hindsight, I probably would have added a Podenka or something to this thing. Not sure, but yeah, Ziggy. I think we could probably favor it in this matchup. Really, not a whole lot. I don't think the Mangler are going to be able to do here. We may see a lucky kick. There's potential there. But yeah, Ziggy
we
really
might.
built to do everything that Mangler does, but better.
Yes, indeed. We have seen a few upsets. We have seen a few upsets and surprise turnarounds here, but I just don't think this is going to be one of them.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure. Here comes Ziggy, moving right in. And
And
unloading.
it just ate a 3BR and did not give a fuck.
I guess not.
And here comes some VTFs, and oh dear.
Well, the thing is the Mangler does buff out the 3BR, but those VTFs are going to hurt substantially.
Yeah, there's buffing out the 3BR, and then there's buffing out the 3BR after you get shot in the face with VTF, and the set happens. But on top of all of that, the Mangler's got to try and get through a shield, which is being properly utilized.
Well, the shield's been torn off, actually. He's made it through it with a combination of those high speeds and Calendula.
Well, was that worth half his AP?
Uncertain, Rogan, uncertain. The
Doesn't
power
look
of
like
ineffective fucking 3BRs, guys. Let's see what happens.
And it looks like the Mangler is just being driven back into it every time he a couple 3BRs and VTS to the face. And oh my, that looks like it was going for a kick. Oh, he's got a flank. He's got a flank on Ziggy. Oh, no, Ziggy's reversed the flank on him.
Well, you know, Ziggy
Oh,
does
dear.
not have effective damage output now. It's going to be these ineffective 3BRs. And if you remember right, the Mangler has plenty of 3BR ammo.
The Mangler has cut off on Sash's mic here. I can't really hear what he's saying.
Oh, I was just saying, the Mangler has plenty of 3BR ammo, but Ziggy
That's
relying
very
on that
true,
ineffective...
but unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. Oh, he got the flank! He got the flank! And
Oh my god!
Oh,
Whoa! An upset!
at 52!
52 AP! Ladies and gentlemen.
We have another stunning upset. The Mangler has claimed the victim. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. The
I'll be
Mangler
damned.
has indeed claimed the victim. 52 HP, but he just keeps on mangling.
That's for sure, Rogan.
Hot damn, that was not what I expected to happen at all.
Well, that's what I'm saying about that weapon analysis, is if those VTFs do not connect, all Ziggy has to fall back on are ineffective 3BR, which really definitely not the best DPS. It's a specialized build. In hindsight, I should have put in Wonderland.
I mean, you could have. You'd have had the only tank.
No, because there's the other tank too.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. So we'd have two tanks.
Yes, or I could have put in the quad. The one with the pods.
You could have put in the pod quad.
The pod
quad. The pod quad.
The pod quad. Oh, we got Vorka City here. Interesting.
Uh-oh, we got Vorka City. This is a great big open area where, without any place to run from those VTFs.
That's for sure.
This could just turn nasty.
Yeah, some of the up and down is the level. In the previous area of Vorka Cave really contributed to some of those VTFs being sponged by the cover there.
That's true. It very definitely did. But what we've seen here on Vorka City is that the verticality is just not utilized by these UNACs at all.
That's for certain, Rogan. Time
But
for
will
some
we,
fucking
will,
tea.
we, will we see another upset here?
You know, Rogan, it's entirely possible. Effective 3BR is very dangerous to heavyweights.
I don't know about that. I still think that the advantage lies with Ziggy here. Just because of how close the last match was. 52 AP. He basically won that with one effective 3BR. Which is kind of fucking disappointing when I really think about it, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
I suppose we will, Rogan.
Oops. I drew a line. Wrong button.
I
There
drew
it
a
is.
line. Oh no.
Alright, go get him, Mangler.
Oh boy.
Commence the mangling.
Alright, the Mangler, demonstrating that it's evenly matched with Ziggy. A huge upset in the last round. Can Ziggy come back from this? That's the real question.
And Sash just turned his mic off.
I have. Can you hear me alright?
Or I've turned my mic off.
Maybe you've turned your mic off. Fuck me. I can hear you and I can hear me.
Knock, knock.
Hello, Rogan.
It seems I had turned my mic off.
Success. Ziggy's
I'm a
being a
bit of
fucking
a-
retard.
Oh, that's
walking
okay.
the other
Mangler's
direction.
not
What the fuck?
Mangler's not being much smarter either.
Awkward.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Now the fight can begin. Oh, VTF's to the face. Oh dear. But the Mangler has a nice lead at this point.
You know, yeah, the Mangler's been blocking the BTF volleys, actually. That's for sure.
How is he blocking BTF volleys?
He's shooting them down with his own bullshit. It does
Oh
to me
my!
too.
I may have misspoken. It looks like we're about to see another upset.
You know, it's all
Oh,
about that
dear.
effective damage.
Oh my goodness!
Ziggy really
Yeah,
don't have a
that's
lot
a-
of it. Other than
Ooh.
BTFs. And he really needs those to hit, but he just can't guarantee it. Against the Mangler!
It seems that the Mega Slowbro has it. That's a little bit on the disappointed side. Oh.
Yep, there it goes.
I'll be damned. Well, we have it here. Another upset.
Oh, another
And
upset.
The Mangler.
The Mangler! Taking it against the Ziggy.
Another victim. Taking another victim, defeating one of the board leaders.
That's for
Handing
sure.
him
He's
a
really
second
knocked him
block.
down a peg there. I wonder if that'll affect his performance in the top 3
His
later on.
overall score and confidence in following matches. Indeed, that'll be interesting to see here, because we ain't done yet. We're only 6 or
That's
7.
right. We have a lot more matches to go. All right. Let's bring him the next one.
On to the next one. Shit through all his loading screens.
Yeah, we've made it through the loading screens again, Rogan, to bring you the Gingerbread Dick versus Mega Slowbro.
We have the Wall of Flesh versus the penetrating ginger dick penis with a Legion Pulse. Let's see how this goes.
On Andir City, an interesting course of
Will-
action. We'll see limited verticality usage here. Could be in the favor of the Legion Pulse. Will he upset the huge lead that
Are we
Slowbro
looking
has?
at another upset? That is indeed the question.
What will
That
we
is
see in this
indeed
match,
the
folks?
question. Well, here we go. We're gonna find out. I'm kind of expecting that the Legion Pulse creature with a gingerbread dick will go and perform the same as he has been and get himself stuck in scan mode or blow his load too soon. That
That's a
seems to be
distinct
the
possibility,
trend
Rogan.
with him. That seems to be the trend with him in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. You could use some modifications on the fly here. Would be very well received.
Unfortunately, such modifications are not allowed during. That would. Bastards.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, there we are. Mark it. Go kill him. Alright, here we go. And Mega Slowbro is kind of looking
Just plodding
confused.
around,
He's going. Oh, he's going over near the buildings. If Mega Slowbro takes advantage of that verticality, this fight's gonna be over real. Oh, and here come the Pesties
for
and
sure.
the Sawa and the Gatling guns, man. And
You know,
it looks
the
like
Ahab UNAC definitely decent at dodging, but if he doesn't activate his Legion Pulse, he's not going to be doing anything.
doesn't seem to have that Legion Pulse active. In fact, it looks like he's stuck in that same glitch that he's been in all.
Yeah, I'd say so. That glitch in his programming really hampering his ability to do a whole lot of damage
His
here.
abilities quite a bit. Now he's got an opportunity to recover some energy here, but he
Looks like he didn't make very much use of it. Was boosting around inside that building, and looks like he's going to get finished off here by this laser. Yep.
Yep, there it looks like that Mega Slowbro just kind of takes that very casually, very much sticking to his guns. Up, and now he decides to be fancy. Goddamn fucking UNAC! Why didn't you do that from the start?
Mhm.
If I could figure out the exact chipset that made you do that.
And I believe that's a perfect.
Indeed, that is indeed a perfect. We saw that programming flaw in the Legion Pulse creature, just hampering it over and over again, and that seems to be the theme throughout this this particular environment.
Yeah, that's definitely the case. It needs a really specific set of maps to be effective, it seems.
I think it needs to be able to see its opponent right from the start. If it
That may be
can't
the
get
case.
that, it's not going to get much of anything. Alrighty, here we go again. All right, and here we go.
Victoria
Oh,
City.
this time we're on Victoria City again. This map very heavily the Mega Slowbro, and not so much for that Legion Pulse. He's once again gonna be falling to that error in his programming where he just blow his load all over the place and get no because he can't recover enough energy to do it again. I think I
Poor
keep
guy.
sitting on my microphone.
You're sitting on
There
your
we are.
Oh. That's no good.
Well, I can tark through my butt, so yeah,
Whoa. That's pretty
it'll
tough
work.
for him.
Here we are, the disgusting wall of flesh.
Mega
Weighing in
Slowbro
at
weighing in at way too fucking heavy. Relying on
Like,
Suzu Maria to stay
precisely, way
afloat.
too fucking much. Mega Slowbro gets on the scale, and the scale starts crying for mercy. That's the problem with
51 KAP, 2 KE shields. Versus.
it.
This
Versus the
thing.
gingerbread dick,
The gingerbread dick.
who's looking for a point of penetration here, but just hasn't been finding it this evening.
Yeah, he's unable to find a vagina on this thing.
Although, technically, you could just use any of the fat rolls as one of those pleasure points, but, doesn't he seems to be oddly picky about where he puts it.
Unfortunately, he's as very resilient as Slowbro is. He's just not, Ahab UNAC is just not managing to get close enough to do the damage. He's just, he can't get in the mood.
No,
He just can't seem to get excited by this wall of flesh.
he has too particular of a taste. Just get excited by any wall of flesh he sees. But
That's true, but
unfortunately,
in a tournament setting like this, you can't be picky. You gotta go and
no,
make use of
you
what
gotta
you can
go
find.
with what's available to you.
That's for sure, yeah.
Here he is trying to make use of the up and downness of the level, but it's kind of sitting there and like, okay, well, I got enough flesh to take that from you. And here we have what looks to be another failure to
glitch
form.
failure thing, yep. I feel like some of these UNACs have not been very thoroughly field tested.
That's definitely the case in some of these here. We just have continuing failures to perform. I suppose performance anxiety, it happens to the best of us, but
That's for sure,
this is
Roman.
just taking it a little too far. Up there it goes.
Yep, rest in peace.
And the Mega Slowbro just kind of doing his thing and being the giant fleshy ball that he is. Disgusting creature. And Sash, is my memory correct in assuming that up next is the little Cinto that could the crowd favorite, the dark horse of the tournament?
You know, that's right. It'll be, well, moving into round 7 here for, Phantasmar Sniper Cannon Tank versus the little Cinta that could.
Indeed, the little Cinto that could, crowd favorite.
We'll
And
be
here
bringing
we
that to you
go.
next.